Welcome to the epic world of dog training. I am JT Lawson. I am the lead trainer at Make Your Dog Epic. I also own the Oklahoma locations for Make Your Dog Epic, where we turn your canine companions into truly epic dogs. Get ready for your daily doses of wisdom as we tackle your questions and unleash the secrets to mastering dog training. As always, our goal is to gain obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality. Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you. Oh, good job. Can I have a kiss? Well, thank you. Oh, let's try again. Oh, what? One more? No? Okay.
Welcome back to the Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training Podcast. And on today's show, we're talking about finding dog trainers in Tulsa, Oklahoma. How do you go out there and find a dog trainer that you can trust? Well, let's think about the situation right now. You probably have a new puppy or a new dog in your life, and a dog that's probably, maybe you've tried training the dog yourself, and perhaps you've had some hard times or difficulties trying to train the dog, or maybe it's a new puppy, and your puppy has begun to eat everything that you love in your life, and it's begun to transition into from being man's best friend into becoming your enemy. I mean, perhaps your dog that you once were excited about has now begun to become a terrorist in your home. Well, good news is here at Make Your Dog Epic Tulsa Dog Training, we fix 98% of dog training problems. That's what we do, and that's why we have that incredible money-back guarantee. And most importantly, that's why our first dog training lesson is just 50 cents. So if you're looking to schedule a Tulsa dog training lesson, you're wanting to know more about the testimonials that we offer, you're wanting to learn about the Tulsa dog training services that we offer, you have come to the right place. And I encourage you today, if you go to makeyourdogepic.com and you look around, know that there's 4 core areas that most people reach out to us about. Most people reach out to us because they're trying to find a dog trainer that can provide them high-quality Tulsa potty training for their dog. They're also reaching out to us because they're looking for high-quality dog training for their dog, not just a puppy, but an actual full-grown dog. The second or the third area is a lot of people are looking for puppy training right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then the fourth is a lot of people are looking to train that super aggressive dog. Because what happens is a lot of times people will get a dog and they're excited about getting that dog. But when they get the dog, when they bring the dog home, the dog begins to immediately start jumping on things. The dog begins to start freaking out every time the doorbell is rang. The dog starts to jump on kids and visitors. And although it may start out as being a cute idea, over time, it becomes soul-sucking. The dog begins to pull on the leash when you're taking the dog for a walk. It doesn't take too many pieces of furniture for your dog to eat through before you know you're looking for a dog trainer. Maybe your dog is playing too rough with the kids, and it's starting to freak you out because maybe your dog has actually nipped one of your children or bit one of your children. Maybe your dog has bitten you. These are all things that we run into all the time, and it's because your dog is an animal. Your dog is not a domesticated animal until you invest the time and money into the proper training of your dog. And therefore, if you don't invest that time into training your dog will begin to destroy your clothes, and your dog will begin to do bizarre behavior like dig holes and work. Maybe you just put up a chain link fence to keep your dog enclosed and from running away. And now your dog is actually digging underneath that chain link fence and running into your neighbor's lawn. I can't tell you how often we have somebody reach out to us and they say, my dog keeps running away. My dog keeps barking at the neighbors. And they're reaching an emotional point where they're actually talking about doing potentially the unthinkable. Yeah, a lot of people reach out to us and they start to think about needing to put the dog down. Now, that's not what we want to do. We do not want you to put the dog down. We want you to be able to find dog trainers right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma that you can trust. And that's why we're talking about finding dog trainers in Tulsa. Now, you may be asking, well, where do you guys find your dog trainers? That's a great question. And in my newest book, Make Your Dog Epic, on page 27, I write a lot about this. On page 27 of my new book, Make Your Dog Epic, which you can purchase on Amazon or anywhere where books are sold. And from the book I read, Why Nothing Will Work If We Don't. As an owner of a dog training business, hiring can be one of the most frustrating things there is to do. I'm busy, you're busy, we're all busy. But you and I must block out time each week to conduct weekly interviews to find people who will best represent our dog training company. I love scheduling interviews all at the same time because it saves me both time and allows me to see how many of the Tulsa dog training candidates compare with each other in a literal side-by-side comparison, a tryout of sorts. Now, if you don't block out time as the owner of a dog training business to interview candidates, then you're going to have to block out many hours throughout your week to interview potential candidates that probably aren't a good fit at a time when you need them most. And that's why at Make Your Dog Epic, we proactively interview new job candidates every week. We're looking for people that have the mental capacity and tenacity needed to implement our proven dog training systems. And, once we find a good candidate that we think that may be a good fit to join our dog training business, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do some background checks. Because the people that we are going to employ to hire, that we employ and hire to train your dogs, need to be able to train dogs at the level of quality that you deserve. And I don't know if you know this, but by default, folks, this is a real thing. This is real study real information provided by the U.S. Department of Commerce. By default now, 75% of employees admit to stealing from the workplace, and most now admit to doing so repeatedly. I don't know if you're aware of this, folks, but according to Gallup, that's Gallup research, 32% of employees now admit to being engaged in the workplace. Yeah, folks, this just 32% of today's employees admit to being engaged in the workplace. So during the interviews, what I'm looking for people that are excited to work for Make Your Dog Epic. I'm looking for people that are motivated to become a dog trainer. I'm looking for people that are excited about joining with Make Your Dog Epic because they believe in the goals of the company. They share the same vision we have for the company. They're committed to treating our customers like royalty. And so once we find a candidate that we think is a good fit and we've checked the background checks, then we have that employee shadow us. Yeah, that employee will actually shadow us during the workplace, during the work environment at makeyourdogepic.com. That employee will shadow us, and we'll begin to work with that employee, to teach that employee and to train that employee the systems that we have developed over the years to train dogs. And after much training, much mentorship, much coaching, then we let the dog the dog trainer begin to train with actual dogs. And as they're training dogs, we keep them under close supervision. So the new dog trainer is training dogs while they're being supervised by an expert supervisor. And all of this process, it takes time. And after we've invested that time, we still don't want the employee to drift. We want the quality of dog training services that we provide to you to always be world class. And that's why we have checklists and processes and written down documentation for every step of the dog training process. So if you're out there today and you're saying, wow, I want my dog to be trained with a spirit of excellence, I think you've found the right place. Just go to makeyourdogepic.com, makeyourdogepic.com, and schedule that first dog training lesson for just 50 cents. And you might say, what? 50 cents? Yeah, the reason why we train that first Tulsa dog for just 50 cents is because we believe in our process, we believe in the systems that we provide, and we actually are going to sit down with you and let you choose between one of three packages. So you can find the package that's right for your budget and right for your breed of dog. And we have scholarship options available for families in need, as well as we do have promotions we're always running where we'll do price match or price beating guarantees. So we are the most affordable dog training solution that Tulsa has to offer. To learn more, just reach out to us at makeyourdogepic.com. And as we like to say here at Make Your Dog Epic, we'll talk to you in 5 minutes.
Do you need to have your dog professionally trained? Do you need your dog to stop barking at the neighbors? Do you want your dog to stop going potty in the house? Do you want to have an epic and well-trained dog at an affordable price? What makes the Make Your Dog Epic dog training experience unique? At Make Your Dog Epic, your first dog training lesson is just 50 cents, which is less than $1. Make Your Dog Epic is home to the highest rated, most reviewed dog training company in the area. At Make Your Dog Epic, we will beat any competitor's price for similar services. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer a money-back guarantee. So if the training doesn't work, we never blame you or the dog. It's always our fault. At Make Your Dog Epic, we offer the fastest turnaround time in the industry. That way you can start enjoying time with your epic dog as soon as possible. At Make Your Dog Epic, when you schedule that first lesson with us, we automatically enter you in for a chance to win a dream vacation to Hawaii. Whoa! Which is a lot like Oklahoma, except the weather's different. There's beaches, palm trees. But if you'd rather go to Oklahoma, we can do that as well. How does the Make Your Dog Epic training experience work? When you fill out that form on makeyourdogepic.com, we are going to call you and schedule that first lesson for just 50 cents, which is less than $1. We are going to meet you for that first lesson. That way we can tell you what it's going to take to get your dog to your goals. Because every dog's different and everyone's goals are different. We'll either do one-on-one lessons where it's half dog training, half human training. I'll let you guess which one's harder. Or we're going to do boarding school, where you send your dog with us and we take care of all the homework for you. No matter what you do, we're going to make sure everything transfers to you. Because it's pretty pointless if we get your dog to listen to us, but no one else in your family. Disclaimer, currently we do not offer a service that will get your in-laws to listen to you. You will receive unlimited ongoing group class for the remainder of your dog's epic life. That's because we want to be there for you and your dog forever. We never want you to have to use another trainer after training with us. Our goal is to teach obedience, but never at the expense of the dog's personality, because if we get your dog to listen, or we have to crush its spirit in the process, what's the point? Our motto is it's the same dog, but now it's all ears. You'll now have a well-behaved dog that you can walk or jog with without it channeling its inner sled dog and pulling you down the street. You will have a dog that won't bark at the neighbors or potty in the house. You will be entered in for a contest to win a dream trip to Hawaii that we will be giving away every January. Pow wow whoa, yippee-oh, yippee-yay. Take that first step and schedule that first 50-cent lesson at makeyourdogepic.com. Makeyourdogepic.com.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.